Hey guys, Matt Nunes here with Train Parkour TV. Today I'm going to teach you how to do the turn vault. Turn vault is an interchangeable move. It is a parkour and a free running move. You can use it to be flary or you can use it to overcome an obstacle efficiently. Nevertheless, it is an easy and simple and fun move to learn that may be essential to some other tricks that you may want to learn in the future. So let's take a look at some more angles. So the turn vault is essentially turning over an object in the form of a vault, getting on the other side of it if you need to, I guess, get over a rail or have more control overcoming an object when you're coming over something you might not have as much control when doing a Kong as you will with a turn vault. But essentially all you're doing is jumping up, letting yourself turn, and falling back and landing the other way. Now, probably the most important thing about this move is your hand placement and how you turn based on your hand movement. Or placement, I mean. So, if you're going to turn this way, face your left shoulder. If you want your left shoulder to be the side that you're going to be looking over, then you want to lead off of your left hand. If you want to turn this way, over your right shoulder, you want to lead off of your right hand. When I say lead, I mean plant your hand the opposite way that you do this hand. In a normal vault, you're going to have both of your hands just facing like this. But in a turn vault, one of them is going to be turned like this, to allow your body to actually come over this object and land on it like this. So, watch closely with my hands. So now I've landed like this, and my hands are parallel, and I can just turn and do what I want now. So once you've established which side feels best for you to turn over, and which hand you need to face the opposite way, now we can focus on the actual move itself. So, what most people do, or what I see most people do when I try to teach them this move, or when they try to learn it themselves, they will essentially just throw their body over whatever they're trying to do and have no control, like this. So really what that does is it brings your body away from this object, and it just ruins all your control, and you're not able to reel this hand back in. So another important part is that you need to have control when coming over the object, and a big part of that is staying more up with your feet than out. Watch how my feet go closer up this way than they do shoot farther out that way. Now keep in mind, this movement, or this obstacle that I'm doing it over, is not ideal for me. One, it's a little short. Ideally, you want to have your hands about right above your waist. About right here would be ideal. But this is pretty much all I had, and I thought it would work fine. Another thing that's not perfect about this is that I'm actually not landing even to where I'm standing right now. There's a little drop most of the way. But what you would do normally is just land as close to the outside of this thing as you can, and just kind of plant your feet on whatever you can that's on the other side of this rail. And that's another important part of where that control comes into play. If you don't have control when you're moving over this object, you're not going to be able to land precisely with your feet on the other side like this. So you see, if I don't have that control in my feet and my core and the middle of my body, that's really where you want to be flexing when you do this move, then you're not going to be able to land precisely on the other side, and it's going to make for sloppy transitions and sloppy combos, and we don't want that. So what I suggest you do, if you're just learning this move, is get that movement down and be okay to do them sloppily at first. But when you start getting okay with that movement of transitioning over this object and turning, start focusing more on that technique and tightening your core as you come around, and maybe landing on some smaller object at the base of the rail. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and this move. Peace out.